Today we're headed to Miyagi Prefecture. From the city of Sendai to the city of Ishinomaki, and then to a small island off the coast. Hello, and welcome to Tashirojima. This is known as the Neko Island, or Nekojima in Japan. Let's find us a cat and let's give him some food. Tashirojima has many cats, and you can give them treats. Here you go, buddy. Though I wouldn't try to pet all of them. Some of them are pretty nice. Oh, look, we have another visitor. Would you like one too? There you go. Good. Why are there so many cats on such a small island? Well, that takes us back a few years. Well, not 30 or 40. It takes us back all the way to the Edo period. Holy crazy cat lady heaven. There are so many cats here. But do you know why? Well, silk is used in Japan to make many different things. And one thing on mainland Japan is they used to put silk farms out on the islands. Now the main reason being is that silkworms' biggest predator are mice. So you're probably thinking that, yeah, that's why they have so many cats. And you're right, that's why this island has so many cats, because the cats would kill the mice that would eat the silkworms. Silk was a very important commodity in Japan. It was so important that the price of it was very high. Even today, to get traditional Japanese silk is very difficult and very expensive. During its peak, about 1,000 people lived on the island. And now there's only about 100 that live here. And the estimated number of cats on the island are about 600. So the cats outnumber the humans about 6 to 1. Now, according to Japanese tradition, feeding stray cats is a very good thing. It's supposed to bring good luck to your family. It's also supposed to bring health and fortune. So a lot of times you'll see Japanese people and they'll feed the cats. They'll feed them, they'll bathe them, and by bathe them I mean they may take like a rag and wipe them down if the cat is dirty. Take a look at this little guy right here. I think he's hungry, but he's just like the other ones. He wants snacks too. So it's okay to bring snacks with you, like cat treats for the cats themselves. Next, let's go to Nekojinja. Come on, let's go. Back in the Edo period, along with silk farming, fishing was an important industry on the island as well. According to some of the people in Ishinomaki, some of the islands were used as penal colonies. More evidence suggests that Tashirojima was used for silk. This is Nekojinja, or the Cat Shrine. The Cat Shrine is very special and has a very interesting story. Many years ago, when the fishermen down in the harbor were preparing their nets, a stray rock that they were using fell and killed one of the cats. Some of the old men felt so bad, the sailors there, they felt so bad that they took the cat and they enshrined it in this shrine here. And now people come and they leave little toys and maneki neko, the cat that brings money to your family. It's important to note that it's about 2 kilometers or a little over a mile walk from port to port. Nitoda is where most of the cats hang out, and is the only port you can for sure get dropped off at even when the waves are a little high. The hike around the island is very beautiful, and I would highly recommend it for those who are interested. Just remember that when you come to the island, you need to take your own trash back home. So I would recommend bringing your own bag or trash bag. Another thing to remember is that in the off season, there aren't as many public restrooms. So if you come in the off season, you You might have to hold it or you might have to go pretty far to find a restroom. Tashirojima has a special area called Manga Island. There you can stay in cat cabins. That's right, cat cabins. It costs about 8,000 yen a night. If you want to stay in the cat cabins, call the Ishinomaki Tourism Department. We were planning on staying the night, but the island shuts down its tourism department from November until the 1st of April. However, you can take a virtual tour of the cat cabins in Google Maps. In this little campground area, the cats usually gather hoping for treats from the visitors. Many people bring cat toys to play with the cats. They also use solar panels here to help with their energy needs. Even walking through town can be fun. There are a mix of old and new houses on the island, with many different winding paths to get to different locations. If you know some Japanese, ask the locals. They are very kind and will gladly help you. Let's get you guys a little bit more. Here you go. Well, here you go, little guy. Here, have a little more. Here. Man, you're really sneezy. Oh, looks like that one's gonna bite my fingers. There you go, little one. The cats lounge around the harbor hoping for scraps. The fishermen usually give the cats their scraps, and the cats usually wait patiently and politely for the food. How do you get to Tashirojima, do you ask? First, you need to get on the Senseki line. In Sendai Station, get your ticket for 840 yen. Then you walk all the way to the back until you see track 10. Take the train to Ishinomaki Station. Hop off and go to the main entrance. Turn left and walk to the bus stop. It's important to remember that you need to be on the 8:30 bus if you're going to do a day trip at Tashirojima. The next bus does not come until 11:30. And even if you took that one and got on the ferry there, you would have only 1 hour before you would have to go immediately back. Here is the bus you want to take. Look for these characters on the side of the bus and then hop on. It's important to remember that on Japanese buses, you get on in the back and you take your ticket here. You pay in the front of the bus. Look up and match your ticket with the corresponding number. That's how much you pay when you get off. After you get off the bus, you should rush to the ticket counter. The bus lets you off at around 8:50 and the ferry leaves at 9 sharp. Tickets will cost you 2,460 yen each person round trip. It's half price for kids. Once you are on the ferry, sit back and relax. It takes about 40 minutes for the ferry to reach the port. If you want to see around you, you can go up to the roof and sightsee. Watch out for seagulls. This is our cameraman, Koya. On your way back, you can watch as the boat leaves the island. To get back to Ishinomaki Station, take the bus from the same stop you got off at. If you are unsure about taking the bus, get a taxi. It costs about 1,000 yen one way. Overall, Tashirojima is a great adventure that I would recommend if you visit Ishinomaki. A shout out to Dane Schmidt at GerbilHamster Records. If you're looking for video compositions or to get your music produced, I highly recommend him. He does fantastic work. Thanks for all your help with the film. Hi there. Did you like the video? Leave us a comment and tell us what you think. Like and subscribe if you'd like to get more updates. If you want to get involved and help us get to more cool locations in Tohoku, support us on Patreon. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Any information you need, we'll leave in the description below. Thank you.